Ladies and gentlemen, something dark is unfolding in Siaya. A hidden hand within ODM party is actually making moves to remove James Orengo as the governor for Siaya. Is there Raila's silent approval, or do we just conclude that this is just deeper betrayal within the party? And the question is, can they succeed in removing James Orengo as the governor for Siaya? Because according to my sources, today, which is Wednesday, the deputy governor, William Odinga, was supposed to lead a delegation of leaders from Siaya counties, including MCS, to a meeting with William Ruto at State House in Nairobi. That meeting was cancelled last minute after Raila Odinga intervened following a protest letter from James Orengo.
My name is Edwin Otieno, the Majority Leader, Siaya County Assembly. We invited you here to make clarity on some issues that is pertaining to the visit to State House to have a cordial discussion and engagement pertaining matters, developments that should come to Siaya County. I want to dispel rumors that has gone round that we were against going to the State House to dialogue and to articulate on issues, developments that should come to Siaya.
Now, this is what happened. James Orengo had requested for a meeting with the president at State House alongside other Siaya leaders. President Ruto declined that meeting, probably because of what James Orengo said during the burial of George Oduor. Let me just refresh your memory a bit. On that day, James Orengo told the residents of Siaya that development is their right. And now he wanted to go and meet the president to discuss the development of Siaya. So that meeting was not approved. Then Opiyo Wandayi, according to my sources, got wind of that botched meeting, then reached out to the president, very fast organized a meeting, and that meeting, the deputy governor was supposed to now be the one to lead. Again, just like I was explaining, Raila Odinga intervened. And anybody who's been following the political development in Siaya will agree that James Orengo is actually working on borrowed time. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want us to figure out why ODM insiders are keen on impeaching James Orengo. And the question is, can they really succeed?
Napenda sana kusema ukweli. Kweli, nitasema. Hata kama Ruto angekuwa hapa, nitasema. Hata kama Moi alikuwepo, tulikuwa nasema. Hiyo na mjue, hatukukuwa na mtu mkali kuliko Kenyatta. Mimi nimefanya kazi na Kenyatta wakati nilikuwa university, nikaenda kwa bunge. Kenyatta akafa, mimi Orengo bado niko. Akaje Moi 23 years tukihangaika hapa Bungoma. Moi akafa, mimi Orengo bado niko. Kibaki akaja, Kibaki akafanya kazi, Kibaki akaenda, mimi nipo. Uhuru akaja, Orengo bado yuko pale pale. Sasa Ruto yuko, tutaona nani ataondoka, mimi nitakuwa pale pale.
Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two. Click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who follow the politics of this country very closely, and I think I did an analysis about that. When William Ruto visited Migori the other day, Uhuru Odinga flew all the way to Nairobi. attended a church service with the president. And his message was simple. He launched an attack on the Siaya governor. For me, that's the day I knew Orengo was in trouble.
I'm pained. I come from Siaya. When my own governor stands up and says that, and he's annoyed. I don't know annoyed with who. He's annoyed. And he says that he just wants to talk the truth. The truth. What truth? Me, I never lie. I always say the truth. And the truth of the matter, Your Excellency, is that we are in broad-based government, not as individual members of parliament and not as individual senators. We are there in this broad-based government as a result of a resolution of our party, ODM. And the party signed a 10-point agreement with the UDA government, and that all of us were there. Those who are annoyed, who think that this broad-based government is not right, they are actually vomiting on us from within. Why don't they get out and vomit from without?
Then after that, Uhuru Odinga, accompanied by Opiyo Wandayi, attended an event together in Siaya. And during that event, Wandayi further destroyed James Orengo.
I agree totally with Dr. Uhuru Odinga. What is happening in Siaya today, Siaya as a county, is a big embarrassment. What is happening in Siaya is a big embarrassment. As a cabinet secretary, I traveled to all these counties. But Siaya County is not only an embarrassment to us, but is indeed something extremely shameful. That Siaya County has become the laughingstock in the community of counties in this country. Adamurakua Governor Mamarua. Please, Bana Governor, focus on service delivery to the people of Siaya.
Before that, the Alego Songa Member of Parliament, Sam Atandi, the current chair of the Budget Committee, also attacked James Orengo. If you add 1 + 2 + 3, then you'll agree that a plot has been hatched to remove James Orengo as the governor for Siaya.
Some leaders from this community are promising that they want to go back to jail or they want to go back to the streets. I want to tell those leaders that some of them, they are so advanced in age that if they go back to jail, they will not come out. Because jail is not a very comfortable place. Jail is like hell. If you want to go to hell, I know the bishops are here. You are not preaching for us to go to hell. Hell and jail is the same. So I want to tell those leaders who are promising to go back to jail and street that you may not come out. We have an opportunity to work with the president to transform our region, and that is what we are doing together with the leaders that are here, including my brother, the Cabinet Secretary for Treasury, John Badi, and the Cabinet Treasury for Energy. Your Excellency.
So the question is, why is James Orengo being targeted? Why? Number one, James Orengo is opposed to the broad-based government. There is something which I've realized. I think the Luo Nation have missed being in government for a very long time. And those who've joined the government are actually feeling the sweetness of the government. And anyone who is viewed as trying to spoil the broth for them is in trouble. Orengo is opposed to the broad-based government. Tell me if that's not the reason why he's been targeted. Because the truth of the matter is that the main objective of William Ruto joining hands with Raila Odinga in the broad-based government is for political reasons. For William Ruto, he wants to get re-elected. For Raila Odinga, probably he knows his objectives. James Orengo is coming in the middle here, which means for William Ruto and those who support him. By the way, let me tell you something. You see, today, if Raila Odinga were to wake up and say he's moving out of the broad-based government, I know Opiyo Wandayi, John Mbadi, even Oparanya cannot agree to live with Raila. So Orengo is pulling for them. And the fact that even the populace are yet to fully embrace this broad-based government, they feel Orengo is pulling the party for them. So he has to go. Number two, I'm also looking at Raila Odinga's succession politics in all this. How many people have emerged as the potential successors to Raila Odinga? Babu Owino tops that list. In fact, automatically, should Raila Odinga leave the scene, Babu Owino will take over. But Opiyo Wandayi is also keen on that seat. He wants to succeed Raila Odinga. Orengo is positioning himself to also succeed Raila Odinga. So for Wandayi, he must ensure that he emerge as the kingpin, first of all from Siaya, because he comes from Siaya. Orengo also comes from Siaya. He's a cabinet minister. Orengo is a governor. So which means Orengo still has a platform. Today, if James Orengo were to be removed as the governor, do you think he will still have a chance of fighting for the Luo kingpin? I doubt. So, in my view, I think Wandayi is trying to eliminate opposition from James Orengo right from the ground there. Number three, this could be a strategy to actually force James Orengo to toe the party line. As we speak, Orengo is out of party line. He's talking his own things. ODM party is saying this, Orengo is saying that. The truth is, ODM can easily remove James Orengo if they want. Currently. Remember, Orengo almost succeeded in removing his deputy as the governor. His deputy Odwaldenge. And by that time, there was no handshake. Ruto used his allies to save Odwal. With a handshake, Ruto can easily allow his troops to aid ODM in impeaching Orengo. Raila will just convene a meeting with the Siaya MCS, call several meetings there, then they'll vote to impeach him. And lastly, maybe some people are just out to exercise the raw political power which they enjoy now. Maybe Wandayi frustrating Orengo because he's a governor close to the president. Someone was telling me that President Ruto really loves Opiyo Wandayi. I don't know why, but he was telling me like Ruto has realized that Wandayi is someone you can go to war with. If he says this way, that way. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.